Hello, and welcome to our Sports Update podcast. I'm Maya, and I'm here with Finn.
Hi, I'm Finn. Today, we're diving into some of the latest news from the world of sports, covering everything from the World Cup to coaching changes and historic matches. Let's get started.
First up, we've got a story about Iran's World Cup team. Their coach, Amir Ghalenoui, revealed that the team was ordered to leave the U.S. right after their opening match against New Zealand.
That's interesting. What was the reason given for this sudden departure?
The reporting doesn't specify who gave the order or the exact reason, but it happened just hours after their 2-2 draw with New Zealand on Monday night.
So the team had planned to stay in California for recovery, but that plan was changed abruptly?
Exactly. They were told to head back to their training base in Mexico instead.
How did the team react to this sudden change, according to the reports?
The articles don't go into detail about the team's reaction, but it's clear that the change was unexpected.
That must have been quite a disruption, especially after a big match. Did the coach say anything else about the circumstances?
Not in the details we've seen. Coach Ghalenoui didn't elaborate on who made the decision or the rationale behind it.
I can imagine the logistical challenges of suddenly leaving the country. It's a dramatic turn of events.
Indeed. Now, let's move on to another story. Tunisia has made a coaching change after their World Cup opener.
Yes, they sacked Sabri Lamouchi and brought in Hervé Renard. What were the circumstances around this change?
Tunisia lost their opening match to Sweden 5-1, which apparently prompted the quick decision to replace Lamouchi.
That's a heavy defeat. Lamouchi had been appointed just a few months prior, in January, on a long-term contract until 2028.
Right. So this change comes after a very short tenure for Lamouchi as the head coach.
Hervé Renard is quite experienced, isn't he? What's his background?
Renard has had a notable career, coaching several national teams. He's known for his tactical acumen and experience in major tournaments.
So Tunisia is hoping he can turn their campaign around quickly. What's next for them in the World Cup?
They have upcoming matches against Japan and the Netherlands. Renard will need to act fast to make an impact.
That's a challenging road ahead. Let's shift gears a bit. I understand there's a program highlighting some of the greatest EFL games.
Yes, EFL Greatest Games is showcasing some thrilling matches from recent seasons, including Aston Villa versus Leeds United and Derby County versus Leeds United.
Those sound like exciting matchups. What's the significance of highlighting these games now?
The program aims to revisit some of the most memorable moments from the EFL, giving fans a chance to relive the drama and excitement.
It's great that they're celebrating these matches. Are there any other notable games being featured?
The articles mention West Bromwich Albion versus Leeds United and Middlesbrough versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
That's a nice mix of teams and matchups. Hopefully it brings back some great memories for fans.
Now, let's talk about some news from the NHL. John Tortorella has decided not to continue as the coach of the Vegas Golden Knights.
That's right. He guided them to the Stanley Cup final on an interim basis, but won't be staying on.
General Manager Kelly McCrimmon announced that Tortorella won't return, marking the end of his tenure with the team.
Tortorella's interim stint was quite successful, wasn't it? Reaching the Stanley Cup final is no small feat.
Exactly. It'll be interesting to see who the Golden Knights choose as his permanent replacement.
The search for a new coach can be a complex process. They'll likely be looking for someone with a strong track record in the NHL.
The team will need to decide whether to go with someone experienced or potentially a newer face in coaching.
Now, let's wrap up with another World Cup story. Cape Verde made history with their World Cup debut.
They held European champion Spain to a 0-0 draw, which is being hailed as a major upset.
That's incredible. Cape Verde is a tiny nation with just 500,000 people, making this achievement all the more remarkable.
The match was seen as a significant test for both teams, and Cape Verde's defensive performance was particularly praised.
So, what was the reaction from Cape Verde's coach and players after the match?
According to the reports, Cape Verde's coach, Pedro Leiton Brito, was thrilled, saying it meant everything for their country.
It's a moment that will be remembered for a long time. Cape Verde's debut has certainly made a statement on the world stage.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that the world of sports is full of unexpected twists and turns, from coaching changes to historic upsets.
And we've covered just a few of the many stories making headlines. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening. Until next time.